He may not have the technique, he may not have the flair and so forth, but we're going to have a talk about Haaland. Guys, I'll bring you in the back. Guys, in the back. But let me just start my sermon. But before I get into my sermon, Conte is being moved up to Class B. So Conte will now be, so tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. sharp, Antonio Jeremiah Conte will now be a full-time resident of Class B in the Brick Academy. I'm going to give you guys an update of what's happening in our freaking Brick Academy. He's in Class B of the Brick Academy. I didn't think that it would be so soon before somebody would equal what Messi did against, I believe it was Bayer Leverkusen, where Messi scored 5 goals in the game. I said, 5 goals in the game? What the hell? Now, those 5 goals by Messi were all goals from open play. All of those 5 goals were from open play. Not a single one was a penalty. But Wikipedia doesn't care. All Wikipedia cares about are there are now 2 players who've dropped a 5-piece in a single game. A 5-piece in a single UCL game. A single UCL knockout game. Haaland was brought to win the UCL. The moment Real Madrid knocked out Man City was the moment Pep decided that we need a goal scorer. And the narrative was Haaland is a Pep player. Haaland doesn't work for Pep's system. He doesn't have the technique or the kind of false end movement needed to play in this system that Pep has. But the reality is this, guys, it's about goals. I mean, football is complex. It ain't always 1 plus 1 equals 2. But beyond the complexity and so forth, at the end of the day, it's about G's. It's about yes. And what we're seeing is we can insult him all we want. We can call this guy a bricklayer and a PM because he's a PMP merchant. Okay, his football ain't the pretty to look at. He is not the easiest on the eye in terms of footballing quality. We understand that. We get that. He's pace and power. He isn't technique, he isn't flair, he's pace and power. But in terms of the pure art of goal scoring, what this guy is doing is stupid. We already know what he's doing in the EPL. He's on 28 Gs in the EPL with about 11 games to go. And now he drops a 5-piece in a UCL knockout game. We might be seeing the next great goal scoring talent. Because what I wanted to discuss is this. Before this game, I was like, he'll come close. He ain't break Ronaldo's rare record. I think Ronaldo's record is like 130-something. Because here's the thing, right, guys? If, with what Haaland is doing, don't be surprised if Cristiano finds his way back into Europe. Don't be surprised. For me, this ain't a jinx, guys. It ain't a jinx. Looking at the field, looking at who's left, looking at where Real are now, where Bayern are right now and so forth, as long as Haaland is kept fit, no one beats City. The only team that beats City are themselves. The only team that will beat City are themselves, and now Bozogin and them making the mistakes to allow other guys to beat them. If City make no mistakes, they don't invoke the Bozo gene, Manchester City are the 22-23 UCL winners. If they don't make any mistakes, everyone is fully fit, and Haaland is fully fit, I don't know how anybody stops these guys. And last thing, I think Timo Werner needs to be a scholar. So that's my thing. I think Timo Werner needs to be a scholar. So let's bring in the guys, man. Let's bring in the guys, man. Let's bring in the guys.
You jinx, HH. You're saying we're favorites.
Let's bring in the guys. Hold on. Let me get everyone in, man. All right. So Abdallah, do you now believe, or are you still feeling pessimistic about Man City? You have a guy that just dropped a 5-piece.
There are two enemies that are always in our shadows. It is Pep and it is the defense. We have leaked goals this season, stupid goals. Our defense, I've said for years, no matter how much.
But here's the thing, though. I say it's only one. Pep can't get in the way of Haaland. You see, if you remove Haaland, then Pep can get in his own way. Even if Pep is Pep, I don't think Pep is so Pep to put Haaland as a right wing back. So Haaland is always going to be in that striker position.
Of course, he's going to play up front. He will play up front.
He can always play up front. He will always play up front.
He'll play. I just mean like a lack of defensive awareness. Like our best defender right now is Ake. I think Ake in that side, I have nothing to worry about. I'm worried about the right side, in my opinion. I'm worried about the right side because we've got a still raw right back in Rico Lewis. Carl Walker, issues on and off the pitch. And we're just playing centre backs that play that we're putting them in square pegs and round holes.
Abdallah, you just won 6-0. You just won 6-0.
Yes, but it's Leipzig. They don't know how to defend. It's a Bundesliga team.
No, bro. Leipzig are trash. These guys are horrendous.
They're trash.
But this is still a mini statement. It is still a mini statement. Yeah, like, I know they're bad, but 6 goals is still 6 goals. And a guy dropping 5 goals is still a guy dropping 5 goals in the UCL knockouts game.
I still uphold that maximum. We'll get to no jinx. The only jinx in this universe that actually works is UHH. You've proven it time and time again. You're the only jinx that actually works in this universe. No one else and no other entity in this universe or belief that is a jinx works other than you. But for me, I think maximum we'll probably get is semis. My belief, ever since we lost that UCL final, it's just I have no expectations.
But are you saying that you don't have a little bit more expectation in terms of Haaland and what this guy is doing? And because at the end of the goals win games. And this is a guy who, if not looking pretty, he knows how to put the ball in the back of the freaking net.
For me, it will be more embarrassing. It will be more embarrassing to let Arsenal win the league and us win. I'd rather win the Premier League, in my opinion, because I don't. It will be.
Wait, hold up. So wait, hold on. If given a choice, very simple. If given a choice between your first ever UCL and another Premier League, you'd rather win another Premier League than your first UCL.
If Arsenal won the contenders for the title, then I would say UCL is the priority. But because it's Arsenal, I think the priority is the league. It will be a what would you say?
That makes no sense. I get you, but that makes no sense. I know, I understand that.
HH, what's the mark? What's the saying? It will be a mark on. It will be an asterisk on Pep's managing career. We'll be the first team to allow Liverpool to win the league after 30 years, and we'll be the team responsible to letting Arsenal win the league after 20 years.
Okay. Look,
if you understand what I mean.
No, I don't. No. I get what you're saying, but I don't understand what you're saying.
Basically, we've allowed 2 teams who have been irrelevant for 20, 30 years in the league. Let them win.
Abdallah, that is a small club mentality. That is you saying that you'd rather win that.
I don't care if we win the Champions League and the Premier League. I will care about the Champions League if it's alongside the Premier League.
Okay, YSK, talk to me about the Earl of Norway.
Yeah, HH, you know the scoreline is 7, right? Not 6.
Oh, is it 7? Oh, Lord, wow.
Yeah,
okay, wait. YSK, talk to me about the Earl of Norway.
Um, there is a receipt out there.
Oh God.
But this is not the occasion. I don't think we need a bigger platform for that receipt to get played. And don't worry, it's not anything incriminating to yourself. So, because obviously you,
Yes.
Surely-
I've had a few
surely-
receipts. Yes.
surely you wasn't one of those people that was making ridiculous claims and comparing him to Tim's, who can't actually even make a starting 11 these days. So,
Bro, did you see how he played well, bro? When he came on, he
oh
said
please
what-
give
he
me
said
a
what's
give me a
Wait,
break.
HH. Wait, does anybody know where Casey is right now? If you were in the
Casey,
hangout
the hater,
yesterday,
the
bro.
Look,
That
talk
guy.
about the Earl. Talk about the Earl. Talk about the Earl.
PMP is Tim's. PMP is Doc Martens. PMP.
No. Come on, Haaland is PNP.
No,
Relax.
he's
Haaland
no,
is PNP.
if he is he's a higher form of PMP that you will never see again. Not only has this guy, I think he's probably made more money for me than Cristiano has actually.
Excuse me.
In the space of 2 seasons, I think he's actually made more money than Cristiano has for me. So, bro, he's a goal scoring freak, man, and he's only played 25 Champions League games and he's got 30 Gs already. You know how, bro, the guy on my AV, he didn't even get half of his goals in double the appearances.
Bro, it's no. Look, see, my question is,
HH, no, you have to
does he
respect
break
him.
his record?
You have to respect
Does he
him.
break?
Yeah.
No, of course not. He's a trash player, but he's an amazing goal scorer. So yes, I respect him. Does he break the record?
Lukaku is a trash footballer. Romelu Lukaku is a horrendous footballer. That's what you call trash. That's gutter trash.
Okay, come on. See, horrendous. That's going too far. That's
the Earl. Yes, the Earl. He's not got the technique, the Lala. What else you said? The Zaza and all that crap. That these modern day false nine attacking midfielder / forward bricks who play for certain clubs in London, then move to Madrid, get fat, and then claim to be a world-class player and still want to play for Madrid later on.
Stick to the topic. Stick to the topic. Leave that alone.
He's not a brick
Haaland
like
wishes
that.
he had half the talent of
He's
that.
got.
He wishes that had
He's
talent
not got quote unquote technique like that. But the art of goal scoring, the way this man positions himself to put himself in the best position to score goals,
it's amazing.
It's insane. He's a cheat code. And
yes.
Lep, you baldy fraudulent prick.
Oh my God.
You took him off with 30 minutes to go.
He didn't want him to break the record. He didn't want him to break Messi's record.
You bastard didn't want him to break Messi's record. You prick.
No, because I was about to say, like, bro, let him. Okay, it's not keep like, okay, let's protect it. Let him score 6. What? There was no reason for him to be taken off. There was no reason.
Let him cook. Even after 5 goals, he's starving. He's starving in this bum ass team. He's starving.
No, hold up, no. Were you angry he was taken off because he could have broken Messi's record, or you were angry because you put another bet and you lost some money on him scoring 6 goals? Thank you.
Before I was rudely interrupted. Before I was rudely interrupted.
Betting is a mugs game, by the way. Betting is a mugs game.
It is. It is, but it is what it is. He's starving, bro. Bro, this is Doi. HH. This. I'm sorry, but this is Doi. These dudes don't pass to him. They don't pass to him. They don't look up. De Bruyne is the only one that even looks up. Like he at least looks up and tries. Everybody else.
No, but come on. How does City not win the UCL with this setup right now? With how good their team already is, and you have a goal. Basically, how do you not win? Like, it's too much, because even without Haaland, it's still a team good enough to even win the UCL. You now put this goal scoring freak there. How? Like, how does it? I mean, how does anyone function?
No, HH. If the Earl somehow counters Lep, as in, like, because we know we've seen Lep do Lep many times in the UCL. If the Earl somehow counters that power, that weird power that Lep has, bro, You know what? Let me not say anything. It's
No,
still a long way to go in the season.
With what has happened, I said to your pick to go all the way. And YSK, don't say Chelsea.
Real Madrid and Bayern.
YSK, don't say Chelsea. We're not winning it.
No,
British can't win UCL.
Why you, bro? This don't bring that bum team into this. We're celebrating.
YSK, I know you wanted to say Chelsea. We can't win it.
We're celebrating.
Okay. We can't win it.
Listen. Wait. You don't understand. We're celebrating a guy who scores goals. London Blues don't know how to score goals. So why are we bringing them into this conversation?
Did we score 3 in the last game?
You are sick.
You've gone from celebrating Champions League to 3 goals.
What's this?
Leeds.
Wait. YSK, pickable.
A guy just scored, I think, your month's total in 1 game.
Okay, yes, can you grab the mic, please? Yes, talk to me about the Earl now.
It's very difficult to speak about the Earl because this game was a nonsense game. Let's be honest, guys.
Yes, he scored 5 goals.
Guys, if we look at the game,
no. We know RBL Albag, we know they're crap and so forth. We know they're horrible, but we cannot deny this guy dropped 5 goals, and the last guy to score 5 goals in the UCL Knockouts game was one Lionel Messi.
Okay,
and Luis Adriano. Shout out to Luis Adriano.
Okay. Yes, it's okay. No. Yes, you can talk, but
no, Adriano scored in the group stage, not in the knockouts.
The thing is, like,
knockouts.
Shout out to Erling Haaland. Shout out to Erling Haaland. He scored 5 goals. Coutinho, the game was 6-0 when he came off, right? Is that correct? Or was it? It was 6.
It was
6-0. Shout out to De Bruyne, unbelievable goal to make it 7. Erling Haaland, man, like, the guy is a goal scoring freak. This is not something that, it's amazing what he has done today, but can we actually for once put things in perspective? This was an unbelievably ridiculous trash game. It was. Let's be honest.
Okay. Yes. Trash game. Or City were so good they made Leipzig look trash and they made the game look easy.
Let me tell you about his hat trick. For his hat trick, I know he scored 5. The first goal, it was a penalty. I don't think it was a penalty, but it is.
Okay, fine. Okay, good penalty. Let's go beyond that. Okay, get the goals.
The second goal, straight after the penalty, it was not barely minutes. I don't think it was a minute after that. Kevin De Bruyne
75 seconds. 75 seconds.
Kevin De Bruyne has an unbelievable shot.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the post, and then this guy literally had
right place.
No. See, yes.
Don't do that.
Yes, you tell me that like you're like a football guy. You do see. That just shows you that maybe I need to question your football credibility. Don't just say, "Oh," and then this guy just pops off. If you know, oh my god, calling this dude again. Yes, can you just tell whoever you do this with that you're busy or something?
Yeah, in football manager,
some crimes.
Wait, hold on. Yes, you're not on mute.
Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my thing though is that is called goal scoring instinct, because most strikers wouldn't get that goal because they would not anticipate that, oh, what if it hits the bar and let me get there before. So his anticipation and his reaction was quicker and faster than the other defenders. So you have to credit his goal scoring instinct.
Okay, I agree with that. I don't want to see you guys are making me seem like I'm taking anything away from Erling Haaland. I'm not trying to take anything away from Erling Haaland. The thing is, he's a goal scoring freak. That is an established fact. If it takes you guys that he scored 5 goals today for everyone to realize that this guy is unbelievable.
Wait. Yes, this is another This is another milestone. Like we know that he's goal scoring freak, but this is another milestone that he said, because we never thought that we would see this soon. A player in the UCL knockout score 5 goals.
I think that's pure nonsense. I think it's been extremely reactionary, because this guy, he's been scoring goals like this, this whole campaign.
Hold on.
No, wait.
It's the Champions League. It's just the Champions League, the Premier League,
bro. Forget the Prem. Hat-tricks in the Premier League, forget that. He just dropped the 5-piece in the UCL knockout. I don't care if it's against a bunch of farmers.
It doesn't matter.
A 5-piece in a UCL knockout.
Okay, I'll just
no. Because people were beyond disgusting. When
go ahead.
Messi dropped that 5 piece against Leverkusen, people made a big deal. Like, my gosh, because it's the Champions League, it's a knockout game. Is when Messi did that, boom. So when Haaland does it, forget how the goals came. He dropped 5 goals in a UCL knockouts game. It's a big deal.
Yeah, you're talking like all the goals were penalties, man. Like,
Okay.
5 pieces, 5 pieces, bro.
I guess a majority of people here disagree with me, so you guys have a different opinion.
Okay, so for you, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. Okay, continue.
I just shout out to Manchester City. They completely destroyed German football. I'm not gonna lie to you. The third best team in Germany got absolutely rinsed. Shout out to Manchester City, man. Manchester City. I mean, at the end of the day, this is what I expect when you add Erling Haaland. This is what I expect. This is why some people like HH expect you guys to win the Champions League. You guys should win it. You have a phenomenal team. Shout out to Manchester City. 7 goals. At home, Michael Richards was there as well. Is welcoming as well. So shout out to him and shout out to Michael Richards. I think they had like a whole thing for him.
I mean,
No. How is that relevant?
I don't understand, man.
I mean, like, how? Wait. How are we not giving
How
out
is
shout
that
outs?
relevant?
Yes,
I'm asking.
I'm asking for a reaction.
Why are you bringing up Michael Richards?
Hold on. I'm a good question.
It's got nothing to do with Michael Richards.
Yes, I'm asking for you to react to him. How are we now going from analyzing the game to shout out?
No, relax.
What's it got to do with it?
No,
What's it got to do with it?
Listen. Michael Richards, we all know that he's a pundit who used to play for Manchester City. We all know he's a massive Manchester City fan because he used to play, and this is his homecoming. So it was welcome to Manchester. They had the whole thing for him, like everything. He was there, pitch side. Shout out to him. I mean, maybe he's a good luck charm. Maybe you guys need him to have on a pitch side in the Champions League, so you guys win the Champions League. So I mean,
he was there. He was there for CBS for Man City as well, bro. I mean, for Real Madrid. He was there last year for Real Madrid.
Maybe he needs to show
up
more.
Can I ask a brief question? Just brief before you go to the next person.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, to the chat, put a poll up. Like, I mean, how many bricks do you guys think this guy is going to get today? 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think we'll drop. What
are the odds, man?
Okay, hold on.
A 5 piece.
Let me come to RDS. So RDS, I know City, obviously your rivals and so forth as United and everything, but RDS, talk to me about the Earl, man. Like RDS, like Pep has no excuse. We are looking at a goal scoring freak that might break Cristiano's record.
Before I comment, if I've got just a tweet. Shout out to Abdul, by the way, because I think that we need to induct the Red Bull energy drink, because they seem to give us hope with the whole 1-1 thing at their stadium.
That's 7-1 actually.
Last season, 7-0 against Bayern, and then 7-0 today. So the Red Bull energy drink, I genuinely think the Red Bull organization energy drink needs to be put in class B at least, because you can't like give people hope for 1-1 and then away whole 7 goals.
No, it's better. No, but come on, RDS, the Earl.
I know. I'm just saying, like, shout out to Red Bull, but you know, it's a class B. It's a class B organization.
Bro, Max Verstappen is carrying that whole organization, man. Bro, just...
Yes, yeah. I mean, say, why is it relax?
This is what Ragnick had to deal with, man. You know what I mean? So now he's gone. So anyway, as far as Haaland go, yeah, but this is the thing. Like we knew. Hey, Chid, you said when you signed Haaland. Why did they sign Haaland?
For this reason,
they signed Haaland to win they don't need Haaland to win the Premier League. That's just an add-on. They signed Haaland to win the Champions League. That's the main reason why Erling Haaland was signed. So with this game, 5 goals. I don't care what anyone says. Pep didn't want Haaland to bring the Messi record. Let's keep it stacked. If Haaland was still on that pitch,
yes.
It possibly
he gets
7 minutes.
It could have been double digits. It could have actually been double digits. Like
okay, artists, we're gonna relax. Artists, we're gonna relax. It's like because here's the thing. If it was double digits, then I want Leipzig to be dissolved.
See,
you had more than 30 minutes.
That's crazy. You said that, bro. But the guy on my AV scored 12 UCL goals. that's crazy.
Artists going to continue. Yes.
It's just more the fact that like there were 30 minutes left. HH, like he scored literally 30.
So that's why I was scared, because when I looked at it, Is that a 6? I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like when you're like in kindergarten, it's okay. So like, okay, that's 5, 6. 6 to 90. That's like 30. So 30 is like it's like a number. That's like 3 and 0. That's like 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, he would have if Pep hadn't been such a sport. He probably would have put in number 3. It was annoying. I was like, Pep, come on, for goodness sake. If it was City, if it was United or anything, he would have kept Haaland on.
Wait, but hold up. Is this someone sent something on Twitter that apparently he had more goals than touches?
Yeah.
No,
every 6
he had
touches
more.
was a goal for him today.
Wait, how do you have more goals than touches? You have to touch the ball.
No, he had more. No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, passes.
More passes, not touches.
That makes more sense.
That makes no sense. Yeah,
that makes no sense.
Yeah. No.
No. Until he shows me his UCL medal, then no.
Wait, why is it? There's literally a picture of him with Milan.
No, there isn't. No, there. Wait, HH. If you count that for his UCL, then I won the UCL by watching the game live on TV. So
all I'm saying is that he's next to the trophy. That's what I'm saying. But look, come on, like City, okay, this can't be a jinx anymore. We are now looking at the favorites.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say is that in the beginning, even though I still think Leipzig got bantered, I still think there was an element of ref tax at the beginning of the game. Like that penalty was a bit. I'm not sure about that. And
the ref is from Slovenia, bro. What do you expect?
Ederson should have been sent off. I genuinely don't understand how you can foul a player and then that player gets the yellow card.
Did he even get booked?
He didn't get booked.
He didn't get booked.
Like Werner got booked for complaining.
Werner got booked.
Wow. Oh yeah. Terrible. Man.
Can I just ask a quick question? If your goalkeeper done that, would you be saying the same?
Yes.
Would you guys be saying the same?
Yes.
No, you're compulsive.
Hold on.
Coutinho. I wouldn't expect the opposing team to get a booking. That makes no sense. Like, how does the opposing team get a booking?
No, bro. Coutinho.
Second question. If that pen decision, you were in that situation, your team was in the situation, you would be claiming that pen, and don't you dare lie, you guys.
Okay,
no,
you
would be claiming that as a pen. You wouldn't be complaining.
Look at the ball. Like, I don't get it, but it is what it is, bro.
It is what it is. But like, I can even
money talks.
I can even accept the penalty. The penalty decision.
Keep filling up your cars. Keep filling up your cars. Yeah,
money talks. Qatar is coming.
Coutinho. Okay, first and foremost, Coutinho is right. That's why because you can see he's gassed. That's why City are favourites to win this competition. So I want to go on and talk about why City are favourites to win the Champions League. Because at the end of the day, no, Coutinho, don't shake your head. You're gassed. You won fair and square like this week. So like it's fine. Like back your team. At the end of the day, as I said at the beginning when I was speaking, City brought in Haaland to win the Champions League. They didn't have the biggest weakness that City have had over the last countless seasons is that like they have lacked that player that's had that. I watched Erling Haaland's post-match interview, and he's literally saying like, listen, like I wasn't thinking when I was scoring the goals. Like it was just instinct. I was just reacting quick, like it's just one touch thing, boom, that's it. And City have missed that player in these moments where you're like, okay, last minute, the Indigo, etc. A player that just yeah, like exactly. Pep overthinks things, and almost like Haaland is the antithesis to Pep. I.e., like he doesn't think.
No. And that's the point I mentioned about where like the only thing that stops City right now is them making defensive mistakes because the whole
Haaland gets an injury somehow.
Yeah, because as long as Haaland is fit, Pep overthinking, Haaland negates that. So Pep can do everything like that. Haaland will always play as striker. So even if Pep goes this crazy formation, you will still have that goal scoring instinct until the referee blows the whistle can get a goal out of.
My only thing with Haaland is I'm still not 100% convinced that he can, like when he comes up against like proper top quality defenders, I still think that that he can still get found out. Like I'm still confused as to how he got pocketed by a left back in that United derby. That doesn't make sense to me. So
always have to bring about.
No, it just didn't make sense. But so there is an element of like
he did get a 3-piece against you guys.
He did, and then for some reason like Luke Shaw isn't even a centre back. So, but my point is that like Leipzig defense is garbage, is trash. They won't. When he now potentially comes across against defenders a bit more experienced and seasoned, it'll be interesting to see how he can deal with those things.
And also, but see, can we now end this whole team of anything now? Can we also end this whole thing of that?
No,
that Timo Werner
no.
contributed anything?
It was,
No.
It was,
No,
wait,
Can
hold
we-
on. Wait,
Can we officially tonight put to end that Timo Werner isn't a footballer?
No. It was just a bad day at the office. It was. Why are you laughing?
Can I ask you a question?
No. Wesley, you need to add an S. Bad days at the office. It's days. Okay, bad weeks, bad months.
It was just a bad. It was just a bad day at the office. It happens to all of us. He's still the guy. He is the reason why London Blues won that CCL. He is the reason.
He is.
Ardius,
that's
can I
clown
ask
on
you
the
a
pitch.
question?
No? Yeah, go for it, Yasin.
Ardius, I'm gonna ask Ardius this question.
Okay.
I have a suspicion, right? Do you agree with my suspicion that I generally believe that RB Leipzig was actually paid today? Do you believe that?
Oh wow.
No.
Okay,
No.
The referee was paid.
Ardius,
The referee was paid.
Ardius, just remind you that Yasir condones cheating in football.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
If you got the money, you can spend the
Okay,
money.
good. Yes, mute your mic. Let's
Yes, all you have to know is that this was a decisive victory for the Allied forces. That's all. The Allies beat the Germans here. It is so.
Listen, if they can do it, we can do it, right? Don't worry, Qatar is coming, bro. Don't worry.
Oh,
man.
like this went to Winston. Wait, how is Winston involved in this, man?
Whoa, relax.
Bro, he said the Allied forces, man.
I want you to be here when we actually rigged the Champions League and we win it for Qatar.
Mike, can you talk over Yassi?
Wow.
Mike, can you please talk over Yassi? I'm begging you, Mike, please.
Mike, please.
All right. Time to big up my Nordic brother, Erling Braut Haaland, the kebab pizza merchant. This is what we do in the Nordic countries. We just score goals. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be pretty. We'll let Zlatan score those goals. But the ruthlessness, that's Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
This guy is an absolute beast. Yeah, he might not be the most aesthetically pleasing player, but you know what he does? He gets the job done. I don't want my striker to score the most beautiful goals. I just want him to score the goals so that my team can win the ultimate. Let me just tell you some stats, people. Erling Braut Haaland now has 33 Champions League goals in 25 games. That is an average of 1.32 per game.
What?
He has more goals in the Champions League than Ian Robben, HH is one of his goats,
Okay.
Samuel
Can I
Eto'o,
respond?
Kaká, Wayne Rooney, Patrick Kluivert, David Trezeguet.
R9.
These are just some of the names. Oh, he's getting close to some legends. He's getting close to Mbappe, and Mbappe has 40 goals in 61 games.
He's surpassed Rooney as well, by the way.
Wait, Mbappe only has 40 goals.
Yeah, he only has 40 goals. In
Bro,
Mbappe.
Okay, no. Hold up, Mike. So by
I
saying
like
this,
in PayPal.
hold up, Mike. So you saying this? Does that mean that he's as good as Robin? No. He's got more goals, but
Nobody is saying he's as good
he
as
can never.
Robben.
No. I just want
Yo,
to be
look
clear.
at this guy
I
getting
just know,
defensive
hold on, I just
already,
wanna-
man.
Exactly.
Why is
Bro,
he
relax,
wrong,
man.
Robben?
He
Relax.
How's
doesn't
he getting
sniff
defensive
Aryan.
already?
He doesn't sniff Aryan.
Hey,
He
HH,
doesn't
can
sniff
you
This is how you know you're nervous.
Hold up. I'm speaking to
This is
Mike.
how you know you're nervous.
I'm speaking to Mike. Mike, all I want to do now is okay, Mike.
accept he's better than Drogba, though?
HH, look behind you. Look behind you.
Mike, I'm very sorry for this, man. Let me just mute all these guys, Mike. I'm very sorry. So, Mike,
Casillas
just
is
to be
right
clear
behind
here,
you.
let me just Mike, just to be here. He doesn't sniff. He's not even Robin's vicinity in terms of quality. He just has more goals, but he's not in the same existence as
Nobody
Aryan,
said that.
a guy who
Nobody
invented
said
the inside
that.
forward.
No,
Nobody
did
said
I say
that,
he's in the
bro.
same
I know. I just want you to
stratosphere
be
as
sure.
a player?
You're like the
I'm just telling
Ronaldo
you the
fans,
goals.
man. Like,
Look, wait. I'm just telling you the amount of goals this guy is scoring. This is ridiculous. If he keeps up at this pace, CR7, Yasir's goat, that record is gone. It's finito. This guy's gonna obliterate it. He might get to 150. How many? What is Ronaldo's record? 130.
I think it's 131. Is it 130? Wait, Streets. What's the record?
140.
140.
I thought it's 140
can I
something.
ask you a question? If there's an Arab Champions League, does it count?
No.
No. The AFC Champions League does not count when he's going up against Johor from Malaysia and these sort of teams. Or
He's coming back. He's coming back.
I said that in my reaction. I said that in my sermon. if Haaland comes close or so forth, Cristiano is finding a European club.
He's coming back. No,
At 41 or 42. Cristiano, he's the kind of guy where if he's 47 and this guy's about to break the record, he's finding a club. It's with points where he'll pay his own wage just to be in a team.
No, you know, Football Manager, create a club.
But HH, let's be honest here. Those goals that Man City scored today, those are not Man City goals. That's the funniest part.
That's true.
Most of them were just from set pieces and was just the second ball in the box, and
that's what makes it so.
We struggle against set pieces. We struggle from set pieces. It's literally torture. Never let KDB take a set piece. Never let KDB take a set piece.
It didn't have to be 20 passes and then Haaland was at the end of it. Bro, just get the job done. Now, RB Leipzig. This is an absolutely horrendous club anyways because of how it was formed and everything like it. But, my God, you're going to just let a team... They had one shot on target. One.
Mike, was the goalkeeper drunk today? Like, was he drinking?
No. They were all drunk, bro.
No. They were awful.
Gvardiol, Orban, Soboslai.
Mike, talk about Werner. Mike, talk about
Mike, who was that idiot that kept on falling down?
Why do I talk about just a runner? He's just a 100-meter runner. That's it.
Mike, don't do that.
That's all Timo Werner is. Why is
Mike is talking.
Mike, that's too
for a long
much,
time.
Mike, can you talk about Timo Werner, please?
It is time to end. Timo Werner and Denzel Dumfries are a disgrace to football.
No. Mike, Mike, you know why you can't do that tonight, Mike? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Basically, after that clearance, don't put him with Werner. At least he did something.
Okay, at least he did something. Timo Werner did it.
He ran.
He didn't get the ball.
So Leipzig, are we just gonna pick up running now? Is this what we're gonna do?
Is that not a stat on FIFA?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, distance covered. Distance covered.
So
this is covered.
In all honesty, RB Leipzig were an absolute disgrace today. Those guys should be in the Conference League, and they probably would give you a smack there for how bad they were today. Like, come on. Like, they put in a good performance in the first leg. I understand, look, it's Man City away. It's going to be difficult. Man City are a very good home team, but put up a better performance.
And also, wait, Nkunku is not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
No, it's not. No.
That's
What was Nkunku going to do today?
Bad. Like, this makes the Champions... Mike, this makes the Champions League look terrible. Like, this is bad.
No, yes, sir. We see this occasionally in the Champions League. You know, we've seen it with Schalke. We've seen it with RB Salzburg. We've seen it with a couple teams. Arsenal, remember they got
What was the score when Messi dropped 5 against Leverkusen? Wait, what was the final score when he dropped 5? 7-1. Yeah.
The funny thing about these results, Michael, none of them went to go and win the Champions League. Maybe except Bayern with 8-2, but if you think about it, none of those teams that demolished the teams in the round of 16 went on to win.
What you trying to say, Gallup? What you trying to say?
Is Gallup trying to say that Chelsea are winning the Champions League?
Yeah.
Shush. Let's be very quiet here. Okay, so before I take some Dubinsky, Smoke. It's your year. Smoke, it's your year, man. It's your year.
HH.
Yes, that's my name.
The Haaland.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say, HH.
No. But Smoke, you're winning it though. Like, Smoke, Pep has no excuse because you have a freak in your ranks.
This is what we've been missing, right? We've been a different season, HH. That game probably ends 1-0 or 2-0, and the second goal is in the end by De Bruyne. That's the reality. Because if those chances fall to the wrong people, we won't mention their names because they're now in different clubs. Right, and thank you. They're hitting that ball back to Stamford Bridge.
Okay, Smoke, you didn't have to do that. Okay, relax.
Right, but when you have a guy who's this, and I believe for these kind of competitions, these are the characters you need, whereby they're like, okay, I'm gonna be the difference maker, whereby you can pass all you want, all the pretty football. And if you see most of these goals were scrappy.
Yes,
it's not like, and that's what you need. You need people who can gid. It's about gid. It's all about gid in the Champions League, and we saw it today, whereby he finds a way. When everyone is fighting amongst each other, he's looking for the ball, and he's there, right time, right place, put it in the back of the net, and we've been missing that. So, if we were to go into a Champions League and we have Haaland, I back us to get over the line. But that's all I would say.
Let me quickly take some quick Dubinsky's, man. 14 UCL says City are clear favorites. If they don't, hashtag the disgrace. No, look, City right now.
Jinx. Reverse
No,
psychology.
hold on. It doesn't matter what Real Madrid do. Like City, based on just how well they've played and what Haaland has just done, they have put down a marker. They're the team to avoid. They're the team to avoid. So, ball guy who removes the thingy, don't remember. The payment is coming through. Payment is coming through, man. Please, thank you. What? Huh? What? Deserved win by City, but no red for Ederson. Look, that's Ederson.
Honestly, it wasn't even a red. Max, it was a yellow.
No, it was a yellow.
Yeah,
but bro, it's a foul. How's that not a foul? Like,
bro, how did my boy Timo Werner get booked, man? How did that work? Like,
he was complaining. He was complaining.
Oh, please.
So you're telling me Inzaghi with Lazio and Inter from 2020 to 2023 has made it to the round of 16 and beyond, and Inter is still thinking about bringing. Please, no, hold up, please.
That's coming.
Save
that's
this.
Coming.
This is coming because, bro, we're gonna have a mixtape on concept. We're having a mixtape on concept. Please, Dumfries is genocide. Okay.
What?
Okay. Let's keep it moving.
I have an indictment.
On who?
On 2 clubs, and please check your DM if you'd like, please, and then if you could share it.
I'm not concerned with this, but I'm going to.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So
go ahead and do that for me.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yes, put your fist down, please. Put your fist down. Cesar Silva. After this, Lep better not fail or else. No, look. Now, I may sound shameless. I don't care what anyone says. Even if Pep wins this UCL, it doesn't equate to what Mourinho did with Porto.
I knew it. No.
But
hold up. I will still give him his praise because 3 UCLs is 3 UCLs. UCLs with 2 different teams is 2 different teams. But winning with a goal scoring freak doesn't compare to a treble with Inter Milan. The only time to win a treble.
No matter what we do, no matter what Pep does, you will still have excuses.
No.
Hold up. Are you listening to what I just said? If you win, I'll give you your credit, but it's just not as good as what Mourinho did because you have a goal scoring freak.
Can I say something to what you've said? What I'm saying is, we've clearly seen that winning the Champions League with oil money or an oil club is doy.
Smoke, don't do that. Smoke. No, PSG are a different case. Don't
oil money. Whether we've seen that winning the Champions League with oil money is doy.
Guys,
if you win that, you have to be cheap.
Smoke, you're very sick for trying to put that narrative. You're very sick. You're very sick.
I'm happy that HH mentioned Porto. Guys, if you have time to spare, go watch that Porto team. The story behind that Porto team. It was one of the most insane and amazing things that's ever happened to the Champions League. That Porto team, the way Mourinho constructed that Porto team, I think it was some.
That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT.
That is doy.
So money mates, LL, 103 kilogram Luke Frywalker looks like AFTV Robbie. Okay, all right. Half Hope's wife. And 2012, Messi round of 16, 5 goals versus Leverkusen.
Son,
Coach, hold on. Coach Pep, Chelsea won the UCL.
UCL 2023. Haaland.
Okay,
Mike, 5 goals versus Germany. Leipzig.
Chelsea are winning the Champions League. Chelsea are winning the
Champions League.
Chelsea.
Hashtag make me pregnant. Hashtag I want to be.
What?
What the hell?
Okay, let me just put this. Okay, let me hide that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this is weird.
You know that guy. That guy just paid you $5.
Wait. Hold on. So what I'm saying is,
I believe.
I don't believe in that crap.
I believe.
All that crap about that stuff is nonsense. Okay, so please, no, don't even put that in it. That stuff is nonsense. Alhambra. Shout out to Turbo Timo. 55% pass accuracy, 42% possession loss, 0% successful dribbles, 1 offside, and 0 shots on target. So, guys, I just want to remind you that this was the same man that's tried to jeopardize a UCL final.
This is bullying.
He tried to jeopardize a UCL final.
Can I speak on this?
No. I'll come to you. Benzema door. I still think Real Madrid are favorites over City. Well, that's if they beat Liverpool.
Facts.
That's if they beat Liverpool.
Oh, Real Madrid are through.
Oh,
Can I
sure.
ask
a question?
Hold on. Let me just do the about here. Both Milan clubs got a black goal. Okay.
You know what's actually crazy?
Tory tax, conservative tax.
But he does have a championship though.
I know. Just 3.
HH, quickly. You know what's crazy? Both Milan clubs won 1-0 on aggregate scoreline.
Just 3. No, look, I am not buying into that Chelsea narrative because I know where you're trying to go. I know it's kind of dots that you're trying to connect. So just 3. Mendy also won that goalkeeper award in the UCL. The current top 5 UCL goal scorers in their first 25 UCL matches: Lewandowski 15, Benzema 13. Holy crap. Wow. 33 in his first 25? That is it. Oh, CR7-0. Wait,
Sporting tax.
How many games did he play for Sporting before he moved to United?
I don't think he played any, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. So this is all United.
Yeah. No,
crazy.
but the question I was going to ask is,
but you know what I always say though is that you can start off really well, injury, massive injury, leg break. You never know what can happen. Again, hopefully it doesn't happen and so forth. But if Haaland remains fit, bro, I mean, scary hours. If he remains fit and keeps on progressing and is around the team that plays with strength, it's scary hours. I tricked CFC. Pep with a light skin and okay. Variol held 7, just like Alisson in 2018. Right? Alhambra. Michael claiming Haaland but refuting Scandinavia.
That's why I said Nordic countries.
Yeah, I said Nordic.
Jay Jokin. Haaland has 39 goals in all competitions. Okay.
That is okay. No. Is this true? I do think we need to unpack this because, like, it is wild.
We are in a quarterfinal draw Friday.
It's wild that one player has the same goals the entire team.
Okay, can I ask a question? A serious question, If it happens, if the impossible happens, and it's football, we love the impossible. Then we thrive on the impossible.
Yes, it gets on with
it. If the impossible does happen, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. If
which is what
you know what I'm talking about. If the impossible happens, and so club and so manager wins the Champions League, right? Are we saying are we putting an asterisk? Are we putting context about the quality of the Champions League and how good the Champions League was?
No.
Or is this legitimate?
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. According to HH, anybody that wins Champions without the way it goes doesn't count.
But
it doesn't matter.
Wait. Hold on. We'll just finish this dots. Now we know why Haaland had 89 goals in 87 matches. Look, he's a freak, man. The guy's a freak, man. Mbappe been exiting at the round.
I mean, there is a conversation to be had, but I know people want to compare Haaland and Mbappe, but
don't. And no one is.
But HH back-to-back round of 16s.
Speak on it. Yes. Speak on it.
Wait.
I like PayPal.
You can't blame Mbappe for that.
The conversation.
RDS.
Okay.
RDS. Who has the World Cup golden boot?
Yeah, but come on,
Who won the World Cup as
but the thing is that the thing though is that the question was like Mbappe plays for France, one of the most talented squads in Europe.
Oh, don't.
Haaland plays for Norway.
Get it. No. No excuse. Get it done. No excuse. Get it done.
Okay.
No is no excuse. Get it done.
Okay.
What happened in Nigeria? What happened in Nigeria?
If you're so good, take them to the World Cup.
HH. The question is, if Haaland was in that French team in that final, do they beat Argentina?
Tomato.
Do they beat Argentina? They do beat Argentina, don't they? They do.
If Haaland was so good, get nowhere to the World Cup.
Wait, HH,
if you're so good, get nowhere to the World Cup.
No, that's true. That's true.
No excuses.
He will. Considering the amount of places after the World Cup, he probably will actually.
No, yeah, of course.
I mean, a terrible Turkey team got to the playoffs over him. I'm not going to have that Haaland.
RDS. If Haaland was in that French team, they don't even get to the final.
HH, it's good. It's good. He's completely right about that. Did Nigeria make it out of the airport?
So
I got you, but that was unnecessary.
Ignore it.
Low blow.
Okay. So what's it called? Aki, you wanted to talk about this real quick. Go for it.
Firstly, I would like to apologize to Pep Guardiola for saying that there would be a Lep stream. I got that horribly wrong. Secondly, I would like to cook the Red Bull company and all of its associates for creating the team that is Leipzig, a fugazi challenger to Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, who farm teams in Africa, tried to get them to Germany, and still lose in Champions League round of 16s. Today, it was a disaster class. I hope HHU induct them into a pretty high class because they deserve it. 7-0.
No, there's no point.
7-0 in the Champions League round of 16 is a disgrace to the Champions League. It's a disgrace to the competition. People are saying Bundesliga got better this year before the second leg. Chelsea beat Dortmund, who apparently were the most informed team in Europe.
Is City winning the UCL with Haaland scoring goals? That's what we need to know. That's what are they winning the UCL with Haaland?
I still hold Madrid and Bayern as favorites, to be honest, but if City get a good draw next in the quarterfinals, and Madrid and Bayern get harder draws, I'm going to hold City as favorites.
Okay, guys, we'll probably come back to the whole City thing, but we have to address this, man. I need to address this. Guys, what are we saying about Conte?
Can I address this?
Elijah, go for it.
Yeah, I was waiting. This is also part of my indictment against these 4 or 5 groups. I agree with that, and then if you show my AVI as well. So at this rate,
where's the so no, but no, because Elijah, here's the thing though is first off, shout outs to Inter's defense.
Yeah.
Shout out to Onana. Shout out to the crossbar who was just living with Inter Milan. But Simone Inzaghi has guided Inter Milan through to the next round. Remember, they were facing a team who topped their group. So FC Porto were favored to win, and they kept a clean sheet in 180 minutes.
Also, this was a worse Inter team than the one Conte had.
That's a percent. That's a percent. So I mean, like, look. First of all, what does it say about Simone Inzaghi and Inter Milan? What does it say about Conte? And how do I avoid Luke Skywalker in the quarterfinal? Because I don't want that narrative on Friday.
Primarily, let's start first. I just came from Portugal, and the Republic Assembly went to go and file a missing persons report for Porto. Wow. That was horrendous. And then I had to end up flying to Germany to go to the Bundestag and file transference of ownership for Red Bull. So
no, but Elijah,
it's a joke.
No. We can for Leipzig, clowns.
Clowns. But okay, the thing
for FC Porto, they were missing Otavio.
Porto was nowhere to be seen.
Porto hit the bar about 4 times. They hit the bar about four times. I don't know. I made like one amazing save.
Not only that, within that last, I think it was the 4th minute to the end. Not only that, they hit the bar. If you do the math, they literally had 5 chances to score in 1 possession, and they blew all of them. That is mind blowing. I feel it's unlucky. Let's just be really honest.
Can I go on this quickly after you?
And then the other thing is, in the first half, where was this in the first half? Because if you watch in the first half, Porto looked really stagnant, pedestrian. It's just so weird that they decided to show up or try to do something about it in the last 5 minutes of the game. It wasn't consistent. They were consistent from start to finish. And then Pepe is very undisciplined, honestly. So in a way, the game also falls on him too.
Gatlock, talk to me, man. Inter Milan. YSK Jackson, change that AVI at once, right now. YSK Jackson, you change that AVI right now. Gatlock, continue.
Bro,
shout out to Calvin Kleins, man.
YSK Jackson, change that thing right now. Gatlock, continue.
Get that bag, Tims. Get that.
Gatlock, please continue.
You see, I had a feeling Inter were going to go through. The second HH was like, these guys are not doing anything in Portugal. I tell him Porto in Portugal are not going to score a single goal. And then what happens? They hit the bar twice. A goal was cleared from the line and whatnot. You see, freak things happen in football, but let's be honest, this was jinx, and it came from you.
You can say jinx, but for me, I'm going to say that Conte is a clown. Basically, the Conte narrative grows worse by every year, because the fact that these guys managed to not allow FC Porto to score a single goal and are now in the quarters, while Conte is still resting on that one UCL knockout win that he won way back in the freaking Stone Age, it makes them look bad. Now, look, here's the thing. Now, I don't want Inter or AC Milan.
Yes, you do.
If Chelsea gets into AC Milan, that's going to be tough. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game.
Milan. You said you wanted Milan.
I didn't say anybody. No, but
yes, you did. You said you wanted Milan. You compulsive liar. You compulsive, filthy liar.
It's quarters as far as Inter goes. Hold up. Let me ask a question. Quarters, and that's the truth as well. Is quarters as far as Inter Milan go?
Yes. It depends on who they meet. If they meet their counterpart that they share a stadium with, then they can get to the same.
If they face Chelsea, yes.
If they face Chelsea, yeah, they'll knock them.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on. Let me the thing is with this game, it makes Conte look bad. It does, because, bro, I had a feeling this will happen, because even Inter last year, they were actually very good. They only lost by 1 goal on aggregate, and they really pressed Liverpool if we look at that game. And for Inter, I don't see them doing much in the quarters, but this was a step up for them, man. They're not doing anything in Serie, because Napoli already won that. And for Conte, man, the funny thing is, if Conte leaves Tottenham, where will he go next? Because they can't bring him back. That would be a step down, if you ask me. Where do you think Conte will go next after Tottenham?
I think
PSG.
I think he should go to jail. No. You say where he should go? I say jail. I say he should go to jail. That's always an option. No.
Go to the Saudi League. Saudi League.
No. I rather prison. Like, for me, I just feel that, like, you've got to give credit to somebody exactly. And as I said again, unless Inter gets Milan, they're out in the quarters. Because if they get Chelsea, then they can. But if they get Chelsea or AC Milan, then they can go through. So beyond Chelsea or AC Milan, Inter will be out. So Inter are gonna. Even most people say Inter fans said he wants Chelsea, because if Inter gets Chelsea, Lukaku will drop it 2-piece, and everyone will laugh at me on the stream and so forth. So I understand that narrative. Okay, I've already seen the future. I've seen the future. Wait, hold up. Shake. J2S, talk to me.
Yeah, I believe this is the first time in 12 years that Inter Milan made it beyond the quarterfinals as well. So I think that's from after the treble season. Both Milan sides were in the quarterfinals since 2006 as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So Jason, do we owe Lukaku an apology for leading Inter to a quarters?
Oh, did you see Lukaku today?
No, actually, no, I didn't.
Now, somebody said that. Did you see Lukaku step over? I don't know whether that's a joke.
I don't even know if it was. It's like a new skill or something now.
No, it's called a leftover. It's called a leftover. It's not a step over.
No. J2S. Does Lukaku does he deserve an apology for leading Inter to a quarters for the first time in 12 years?
I mean, I'm pretty sure his goal was his first touch. So, how much credit am I going to give? And also, he's on loan from Chelsea, so didn't you put in the contract not to play against Chelsea?
On loan to where?
Did you not put in the contract not to play against Chelsea?
Wait, Shake.
We don't see other.
No, hold on, Shake. Do you have your captions on? Because I'm not sure whether you understand the UCL.
I speak treble, so it's a high form of language, so I don't need that.
Okay, no, let's say, because I think you do the whole Europa stuff. So let me go from one peasant to another peasant. So peasants RDS. What do you make of Lukaku leading into a quarters? Peasants RDS.
So. Can you hear me?
Peasants, I can hear you. Peasants, I can hear you.
Okay,
wow.
Okay. Well, I mean, first.
Wow. No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, like, it is what it is. It's called levels.
I know.
What did the kids say? Levels. There are levels to this.
You're a brick.
No.
RDS, don't be jealous that our name's going to be pulled out on Friday quarterfinal.
I'm not jealous.
Wait,
in fact,
who's pulling you out?
You know, like I just like don't be jealous.
I'm
actually trying to compliment Chelsea because this is actually great news because Lukaku's loan will end at Inter and then he'll come back to Chelsea. You know, so it's great news that we've got an informed Lukaku final sin taking Inter Milan to quarters because they can come back to Chelsea and be Chelsea's main man number 9. It also leaves United to actually focus on getting Osimhen because Chelsea don't need a number 9. They don't need number 9 when they have like Romelu Lukaku.
So are this? You can't. Breaking news. No, you can't. Because I read a tweet that says Chelsea are in for Osimhen. Chelsea are in for Osimhen.
The thing is, what Chelsea needs to understand is that you guys paid £100 million for Romelu Lukaku to be your main guy.
You're not an accountant. You're not. You can't read everything you read online.
100 mil. You dropped 100 mil.
You're not an accountant. We did not pay 100 mil.
You did actually. No, actually, you're wrong. It was 120, wasn't it?
How did you get everything on the
internet? Don't forget the add-ons.
Exactly.
Okay, hold up. Ardis, a pig was flying yesterday. Do you know why? Because I read it on the internet.
Just like you read the Osimhen to Chelsea on the internet. Okay.
No.
Can I respond? Hold on. I got to relax. Can I respond to that?
No. You can't
the whole point is that
you can't actually respond.
I have sources. Go for it.
Wait, why?
Eric.
The reception.
Land your points.
Okay, yes. So a point I'm trying to make is that like because your question was giving Lukaku praise. I'm giving Lukaku praise. This is great news for Chelsea Football Club. Whether or not Inter Milan can actually go beyond the quarterfinals depends on who they get. Conte is a brick. Everyone knows that. There's no debate. The very fact I think someone put a comment saying that Inter actually thinking of bringing Conte back is actually. Which is brick like, especially after what just happened tonight, which is exactly like I just don't. Conte. The thing about Conte is that like I don't know a single manager where like he needs like I know Mourinho does this to a certain extent, but I think even Conte is worse because Mourinho needs players, but like he still can do significant things with what he has, if that makes any sense, you know. Conte, for me, like, unless Conte gets the players that he wants, like, he just can't do anything. And the very fact that, like, he has not been able to get through to round of 16 since what? Since
I think it's like 2013.
Yeah, since.
All right.
Get paid, man. Get paid.
Get
that bag.
That's a yellow.
James West, if you want to laugh, can you mute your mic if you're on, please? Artist, can you keep talking, please?
Since you know, Conte has not got to the round of 16 with any club since. I mean, I think Sir Alex Ferguson was still managing. You know, Sir Alex Ferguson was still
Obama was still president, I believe, of America.
I know exactly. It's very strange, and yet this guy seems to get jobs anyhow. You know, so big up Inter. Like I said, I unless they draw AC Milan, I don't see where they can go further here. But you never know. If they face Chelsea FC, for example, the narratives, etc., you've got no idea. So we'll see what happens. But big up Lukaku. I'm sure it's going to be a great number 9 for Chelsea next season.
Okay, let me get some. So Alhambra, just wait for Norway. Young talent is cooking. Haaland has no excuse for not performing at the World Cup. Norway have Odegaard and plenty of other Norwegian young players to come through. So I expect Haaland to break to.
Wait, can you name another Norwegian player, please?
Exactly.
So,
Sorensen.
Can you name? Could you name another Norwegian player?
Svensson, Lorentzen.
I can actually help you with that.
Wow, I mean that's borderline. That's borderline.
Don't say it, Siwaska. Don't say it. I respect. If Inter bring back Conte, I'm starting World War III.
Why?
Well, World War III. Okay, let's move because I was gonna crack a joke which isn't funny. AJ, Inter UCL quarter cause Lukaku benched fat Lacazette.
Lukaku.
Lukaku. Who's Lukaku? Oh wow. All right. AJ again. 103 kilograms. Imagine if Lukaku gave you a people's. Okay. Cesar Silva. Context: worst Porto side in years. Somerset is not involved. Pepe Otavio out. More injuries. Winger playing as right back. Inter needed 10 men to score.
That's true.
Trash.
That's true.
No. Look.
That's valid. That's very
yes,
valid.
it's valid. It is valid. It is valid.
So are you saying you want Inter?
I'm saying that I don't want anyone in the quarters.
Okay, so
Guys,
I don't want anyone in the
What?
quarter.
You did not comment, did you? Why is you did not comment, did you? Why is you?
You beat Milan and Inter got worse than Milan.
No, shame on me. I didn't see that coming. No, exactly. Yeah, no.
It doesn't matter because when that draw happens, I know he won't be able to help himself.
Adis, how do you know Chelsea get anyone on Friday? I think half hope knows something you don't know. So what if Chelsea get anyone on Friday?
When you draw Bayern,
you're getting Madrid. You're getting Madrid, HH. You're getting Madrid.
Why all I'm saying is tune in to Friday and just see what.
HH, will you do a pre-match? Will you do a pre-match video if it's Bayern? Would you do that?
You guys are hilarious, aren't you? Okay, let's do some pre's. So Napoli, Frankfurt. Okay, who thinks Frankfurt can come through?
No, they don't have Polo.
No chance in hell.
So Elijah, I believe. I believe.
God, not the second.
Elijah, I believe. Elijah, if you score,
That's good, HH.
Elijah, if you score in the first 50 minutes, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Because Elijah, this is your season. This is your season, Elijah. I believe.
I don't think it's really our season. I don't think it's really our season because there's a club in London called Tottenham Hotspur who can't seem to get their lives together.
Did you lose to Bournemouth 1-0?
Could care less.
Or was I dreaming? Oh, okay.
We were focused about tomorrow. I'll just see what happens, bro. I'm just vibing. If
No, okay, but Elijah, honestly, do you believe that Liverpool can do something?
On one side in my fandom, yeah, of course I believe, yeah. But on the other side, I have to be realistic. We're going to the Bernabeu, guys.
The Bernabeu.
We're not going to Allianz. We're not going to Camp Nou. We're not going to San Siro. We're going to the Bernabeu. So,
where Ajax 2-4-1 past Real Madrid.
Bro, how many times does that happen? How often does that happen, though?
Last year, Barca put 4 past them, but
Juventus dropped 3.
I get it, guys. I get you guys are giving me hope. I appreciate it, but let's just see what happens tomorrow. But like I said, if we
Elijah,
don't worry, to put you out of your misery, you're losing.
Actually, no. Didn't Chelsea put 3 last when they went to the Bernabeu? Wasn't it last season?
The problem is that James Milner is good.
Say that again.
The problem is that Hendo and Bajcetic are out. So we might see James Milner starting at the Bernabeu tomorrow.
Yeah,
Elijah, I believe.
Thanks, bro.
Elijah, I believe.
So do I, HH. But I'm just gonna.
Elijah, I believe as well.
Okay,
I was just HH, check my
Jinx.
Check your DM.
Guys, you know that if Liverpool do somehow do this,
let's be real though.
It's very worrying.
No. See. Okay, yes, say your piece, and I'm going to respond to what Ardis just said. Yes, say your piece.
No, I just look. I watch a lot of football content, right? Fan channels, whatever. So I just recently saw one that said Mo Salah was the greatest ever winger in the Premier League history, over Hazard, over Ronaldo, over Bale, over everybody. That's what I heard. Salah is the greatest winger of all time.
Well, that's why it's called football content.
No. Elijah, I heard Trent Alexander-Arnold was the greatest right back of his generation. I've heard of that. I heard he's like they call him probably the greatest right back of all time. Okay, I heard Robinson.
Wait, where's this going?
Let me land, guys.
Listen, do you not see why you get because
you waffle so much. You're a waffler. You waffle.
Can I land?
You waffle.
By the
time you can't land because you complain.
Let him. I'm a pilot. Can I land?
You're a waffler. You're a professional waffler. You're a professional waffler.
No, wait, hold on. Let him land.
HH, go get the meme I sent you in your
pilots
DM.
HH,
you can't throw a brick at a guy trying to land
I see
a
a pilot
plane,
doing this. I'm asking for a parachute, bro.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I've heard that Virgil van Dijk was the greatest center back of all time. Guys, this is one of the greatest teams that's ever been assembled in the Premier League history. People has argued with me, has cursed me, has called me stupid.
Yes, yeah, they are 5-2 down against Real Madrid.
I don't know what that is. They call me all types of stuff. They call me everything. They call me a hater, everything. They say this is the greatest team.
Professional waffler. Professional waffler.
No, that's what they told me. So you're telling me these guys?
They told you you're a professional waffler.
Wait, Yasser,
wait, Yasser. Can you just get to the point?
Yes, I'm gonna get to the point. To the point.
Like this decade, please. Get to the point.
AJ, you don't just land the plane. You got to ease it into the ground, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, why can't I understand? Co-pilot. Anyways.
No. Yasser, the plane does is not to this.
Please, I beg you.
Yasser, if you land on my tarmac like this, bro. If you land, because you did this, don't land on my tarmac like this. But continue.
Okay. All I'm saying is the greatest Premier League side to ever been created. Probably the best manager. Won the Manager of the Year award last season. This team that put four past Barcelona. 4 past Barcelona. This team will come back, guys. This team will do it. Trust me.
Why do you always need autobiography for all this?
Wait. RDS, do you believe they will come back, honestly speaking, and take your United bias out of it in the way that Yasser could not?
I don't think they will, but there is a small part of me that is actually worried about tomorrow.
There's a small part.
There's a small part of me that is. There's a small part of me that is because
Can I go on this?
Underestimate Liverpool in the Champions League, and it is only it's only 3 goals. Yeah. And as I say only, that's a lot, but you score in the first 10 minutes.
You score early. You get another quick one. It's a different game now.
It's a different game, and I don't know what it is, whether it's because of just Liverpool, Champions League, or the rest of it. I still think Real Madrid will do it because they have more Champions League pedigree. They know how to get it done. So if it was any other team with this deficit, I would still be like, maybe Liverpool could do it because of who they are. But because it's Real Madrid, I'm like, nah, it's unlikely. But for some reason, there's just this nagging thing in my brain that says that if Liverpool somehow get through,
and if they do it, then
they're
the greatest comeback team of all time. Because when you look at the UCL final in 2005, you look at corner taking quickly, and now you do it against UCL royalty 5-2 down at the Bernabeu.
Exactly.
Then
if they do, then I'm starting to get worried. I'm starting to get very, very worried.
They could go all the way.
Yes, yeah. Because
no. But let me be clear. If Liverpool come through this, you want to avoid them. Then because City are like, it's football. Liverpool, that's not spirits. I'd rather take my chances with football than spirituality.
Yeah, because
it's not going to happen.
It's all about heritage.
They're getting knocked out
tomorrow. They should. But I'm saying it's all about heritage because the way I see with the Champions League is that the teams that ultimately have the most heritage, and can imagine will ultimately favourites. If you knock out the best team for UCL heritage, which is Real Madrid, then you're left with Liverpool, and then you're left with Bayern Munich. So no doubt those two teams are going to be arguably the favourites for. Yes, City will be there, but
Chelsea's going to win it, bro.
Do Chelsea have UCL heritage though?
Bro, they do this all the time.
Unfortunately, they do.
They do this all the time.
Compared to Bayern and Liverpool. Compared to Bayern and Liverpool, nah.
And they're clicking now. You see,
Look, heritage is heritage. They say have something.
Yeah, man. Midrick is a striker.
No, I mean you'd have to induct the Champions League if Chelsea finished 10th in the Premier League and win the Champions League. You have to induct it. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to say is 2 things: 10th and Quidditch. 10th and Quidditch, and that's all I'm saying.
I know, but
because all I'm saying is, that's just it. I don't want to say, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
No. He will be goated. I'm telling you, he will be
Yes,
the
yeah.
greatest
Shut
English manager of all
up.
time.
Leave my team alone. Abrit's fair. Talk over this guy. I am begging you. Please talk over this man. Abrit's fair. And I can come to Gatlock after
You're
him.
gonna call him Sir Graham
Can I go after?
Potter.
Yeah. Abrit's fair. Talk to me. Can Liverpool do it against Real Madrid?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
What the hell did you sound Italian? What the fuck?
Well,
I know, right?
does Mohamed Salah believe in Santa?
I believe he believes in something, right?
Wow.
Wait, is Salah still trying to get revenge?
No, this
Yeah.
is.
I think it's part. What part is it now?
Part 4 now.
No, wait, hold on. Wait. Aren't you supposed to get if you feel on getting revenge? How do you then get more chance of revenge?
It's family. It's family.
Or maybe he gets revenge in the third part.
It's family. It's family. It's all about family.
You know, it took Harry Potter 7 books to get back at Voldemort for killing his parents.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. I haven't finished the freaking books. Can you not? Did you spoil the thing for me?
I didn't even know there are books.
Wait, what? Oh my!
Wait,
I mean,
you didn't know Harry Potter was based on.
No, I knew later on, but it was after like 4 movies I realized that they were.
Wait, hold on, Gatlock. You thought that those films came out of? They were not based on perhaps one of the most popular books.
I was a kid. I was a kid. What do you expect?
Let me hit the brick.
Who cares about the books, man? I only watch the movies, man.
Gatlock, these are some of the most popular children's books of all time. I needed to know that this was based on one of the most popular books of all time.
I grew up in a Christian home, bro. You think my mom would buy me wizard books?
You know what? As much as I want to clown Gatlock.
No, you might have to say that break.
No. My aunt's kids, did not allow my cousins to get the Harry Potter books because of wizardry and so forth. So,
bro, anything to do with like witchcraft and magic was gone, man.
Anything with witchcraft and magic, nah, that's not allowed.
Actually, did you read them though? The books? Did you read the books?
I've read the first 4. I was on the 5th.
Speaking of witchcraft, can someone explain the whole Pogba Juventus situation?
Yes. In the words of the great Jose Mourinho, I prefer not to.
No, but it's just that he just got back from injury and then he got disciplined. And then he's out injured again. I should be like,
no.
I should be like,
no. He's not. He can't be.
I should be laughing.
The Pogba situation, it's so messed up. I don't know what I think.
Suppose he got hurt while
he changed his haircut. He changed his haircut.
No, but I think his witch doctor got so pissed off because of lack of payment that it's now working against him.
Bro, it got reversed. It got reversed.
They said he got hurt practicing free kick.
Yeah, that spell backfired.
You know how you're like, wait, stop. He's trying to press stop.
He tweaked his hamstring practicing free kick.
Oh, stop going. Stop playing.
You guys
so basically, like, I just think it's just because I think he said no. I wanted till this point, so I think because it's going, is that taking like a mind of its own now and everything, so he can't stop it. Basically, I think Pogba screwed himself over. So basically, kids as well,
Is this a massive L for Juve? Because apparently, I was listening to Jules Laurent, and he said he's one of the highest paid player at Juve. Like what?
No. Because you know what the thing was? Because basically, I wanted to do some juju for this quarterfinal, and I was asking my mom. I said, "Mom, like, is juju actually strong?" But my mom says, "Look, juju can work, but it has an expiration date. So, and you have to be very careful because juju also has karma." So I was like, "Look, you can use juju." She said that it works. It gets expired, and that thing can come back and hit you.
So Pogba's getting his karma L's.
Makes sense now.
No, because also
Chelsea at 10th makes sense.
It's expired, and now he's getting his karma. Because what's happened to Pogba? It has to be juju. It has to be.
It has to be.
Man.
Bro, the guy has been injured for pretty much most season. Comes back for one game, gets disciplined, and gets injured again.
Bro, seriously, like because I follow Pogba on Instagram. All I see from Pogba is just him with haircuts and stuff. I think he's been in a kit once.
Yeah, exactly. He's spent more time with the barbers than he has.
Wow.
Because when it was like, okay, Pogba finally back, it's so long and everything, and then the next thing I knew, I think he said something about like Allah has time for us and everything. And I was like, okay, this is now going spiritual. Look, my thing with the Pogba is, bro,
bro, that's wow. That's basically been his social media for the last year or so.
Is this new Saturday? Expected haircuts.
Oh
wow!
XH. Cheetah print.
Now, as you did, what do? Do you just tear up?
Wait, okay, guys, hold on. Okay, guys. I'm.
Yasir.
Whoa.
Yasir.
This man, this dude. Man. So we're now gone from dodgy calls to now dial tones. Wow. Okay, guys.
HH. I was gonna ask,
Elijah, I'm nervous for Friday.
No, I was gonna ask. Has Pogba turned into Ben Simmons?
No, because Ben Simmons doesn't achieve anything.
Ben Simmons.
I don't think Ben Simmons is. No.
Yeah, I don't think.
I am getting close to saying that this could be a similar Hazard situation. I think we're getting.
This is.
Well, he's gonna put on
worse.
some weight stuff.
This is really bad.
No, but did you not see his? Did you not see his whole monologue that Zad put out?
Wait.
Oh yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, so I think this is a bit wild, man. This is a bit wild. Yes, yeah. Come on, this is a bit wild.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. No, I can't. That's wild.
Wow.
Nigel Cardoso, Pogba. Actually, hold up. Wait. Do which doctors? No. Do which
doctors pay them? You have to pay them.
What's cash or card? So have they updated?
No, bro, it's contactless. It's
21st century,
man. Put your card in the calabash.
Pogba just rolled up with his Apple Watch, man. He just.
That's not
it's car guys. Right,
oh
god.
That's for sure.
It's sad, man. It's sad. I love Pogba, man, but man,
you gotta put his card in the altar, man.
Oh, man.
You know, it's
pay his watch, man. Pay with his watch.
What happens in his career is so sad.
Yeah, guys can stop that.
Maybe he didn't update his subscription or something like that.
No.
Bro, how many times you change his hairstyle? How many times you change his hairstyle? Maybe
that's a monthly subscription. Why if he has a subscription service?
A witchcraft subscription service. He forgot to cancel it. He forgot to cancel
it. He didn't update his hair. He didn't update his hairstyle. He didn't update his hairstyle.
Wait, hold up. I say witchcraft is like Netflix or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if you don't pay, they'll get it back somehow, some way.
Yeah. And they got it. That's why you were arrested. 15 points.
So basically, if you don't pay rather than the service,
you guys are very sick people. You guys are very
if you don't find that's funny.
Oh, some of these comments are wild, man. Only judge.
No Juju Cherry.
Okay, you know what, guys? Let's get out of here. But okay, well, shout out to.
Oh god.
Pogba was banking with silicone Juju. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay, guys. Shout out to you guys. But guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Real Madrid. I'll be on Twitch and I'll see you guys on YouTube, guys. Peace out.
R.I.P. Liverpool. R.I.P.
And don't do Juju. Don't do Juju. I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, come.
Kelly.